time.
You don't want that to just be what people think about you or see about you, or because it's been a lot of that. And I know whether you say out of your mouth I'm lonely, it's a lonely road right now. It is. You have never been without your children. You've never been on your own, like on your own. It's
Yeah.
hard. And you're fighting for your babies back. It's not like I'm just on my own and can do whatever I want. So you're on your own and you're doing whatever can fill your time in the
And I
moments.
think people forget about that, like the whole simple fact that all the stuff that's going through my mind, and then the cause that I deal with every day. You know what I'm saying? With them telling me about my kids, what their progress is, what they're doing wrong, and then it's just how is that? How are they gonna feel when they come back home? It's not gonna never be the same that it was before.
And
And
what's
then
going on? Did you get your voucher?
yes, yes. So she just called me Monday and Tuesday, and I go sign.
No!
Yes, girl.
Come
I had. She texted
through.
me that. I think it was yesterday. No, it was
Come.
today. Today, I got my voucher yesterday, but I texted the housing lady today, and I was like, I got the voucher just to make sure that the house was still available, and she said, okay. So I was
Come
like, oh my
through.
god. Then
Come
I
through.
after that, I was like, oh, it's official, because I asked
Come
her. Remember, I was
through.
saying before, like once this voucher get in my hand, and she say
Come
yes,
through. Then
it's
we can
going.
move. Then we can
Yeah.
move. We can move through. We can push. We can keep
That's why I
pushing.
was on the line making those calls, telling you like this is the process. It's steps. You got to
It
have all.
is. And it is. And it is. And I get it. I never personally been through it. I don't wish to go through it. But you've given me enough tools that if I do, then I get, you know what I'm saying? I got what I need. But just don't stop, mama. Don't stay where you at. Don't stay in the.
I'm gonna surprise a lot of people because I think they're looking for me to do this a certain way. But I'm gonna get everything that I need. But I think they're gonna be like, it's gonna shock them because they're gonna still see me doing this, maybe possibly,
And at the
and
same time, fuck
like
them.
I'm moving. I'm still moving forward. They're not looking at that. They're gonna look
What?
up and they're gonna be like, damn, how the fuck she was just that? That's all I was trying to
Because
tell
when
them.
I tell you, it don't matter whatever you present to them. For real, it don't matter. Now they gonna be tuned in, but it really don't even matter because they tuned in anyway. They tuned in anyway. Anytime you hit the live button, they tuned in. They
Yeah.
tuned in for whatever you got. I just want you
I'm
to,
glad you said that. That's definitely
for
is what
real, and
the
that's
voice.
on real shit.
Yeah.
And that's on real shit. They
Mm.
tuned in. Like
Because I
we
was
tuned
noticing that.
in.
I'm like, girl, I should literally be off this line and come back and they're still here. Or I could like put my phone up
And
and
stop
they,
giving your energy to that other place because
I really have real friends. Like they really know that I don't want to be alone. They're here. Like, and so I'm like, I don't have to doubt. I could just be me. Just be me.
and I'm glad you came here. And I know it's slow going and everything and it's not that, but it's bad. It's good. It's good because you need it to slow down. And I don't like when it take you out of your place. Take you out of your space and off your square. And I don't like when I know you like attention. You do.
Yeah.
You like attention to a
I
certain
like
degree.
that. I like that.
I know you do. I know you do. And I know it was hard coming over here because you wasn't getting as much attention as you were over there.
I don't even know if I'm getting attention over here. That's the whole thing because I can't see my views over here. So I don't even be knowing who's in the room unless I click on it and scroll down. That's the thing about it. But it is what it is. And it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
New Roundup Dual Action products rock like a hardcore metal band. This stuff kills existing weeds down to the root. And for an encore, keeps them from coming back for up to 4 months. That's a non-stop 16-week tour of killing and
Talk
preventing
about something
weeds
you
in
cut a
all
nigga
famous
down and you
outdoor
know how to
venues.
use
The
it.
patio,
That's
the
facts.
driveway, the mulch bed, even along the fence. Imaginen cuánto tiempo le costó al equipo de producción montar este set para que la señorita se columpie y que alguien de la producción lo pise. Imaginen cuánto.
She was so nice and sweet. Can you travel out the state? No. I was I was married, so I can't leave without the consent of my ex-husband. Look at this 921. My numbers just keep coming up. I'm about to start playing my motherfucking numbers. Yeah, I do. That be the problem. Like, I think people miss that. Like, you don't know how many long conversations I done had with Yahuwah about me being lonely. Like, I tell you no lies that every time in my life and every guy that I met, because I always been spiritual. I told you guys that. My great grandma was a mother of the church. I stayed in church. I used to be a little 3-year-old in the church singing. I probably would have made it on some motherfucking Steve Harvey if they was recording me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be my little singing my little songs and praise dancing 3 years old, 4 years old, and stepping. I remember that young. I remember that. And so I always had a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? And can you imagine like Eliana being 3 and she's just raising her hands up to God? Like, that's how it was. I remember receiving the Holy Spirit. I remember it. I was at my cousin's church. I was very young. Very young. I remember when it came down on me. It was like a bright light. And that when it happened, I had conscious of everything that I did and I didn't like it. But to get to the point, I even when I met Patrick, like it was all I used to pray. I used to pray to God. I used to work out a lot. I used to have abs and stuff like that. And I used to be working out a lot in my room upstairs. Because my great grandma, she used to always be downstairs watching her little shows like Whammy and Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune and all the old time movies. I used to go down there. And that's why I love stuff like that. Like old Western movies and stuff like that. So yeah, I washed the dishes when everybody came over. She cooked for the holidays. But I used to get lonely. I used to get lonely and I used to talk to God about it. And even with meeting Cooper, even with meeting Gerard, even with every guy that I met, it was because at some point before that, I was praying to God. I was continuously praying to God and I got lonely. Or sometimes I didn't get the attention that I needed because my family didn't. They were really old school, so they didn't really believe in affection. Because they didn't get the right affection from them, from their mom. So so I used to look for it in guys and get it from them. And in real life, like I said, I could sit in here all day, but like if I wasn't live, I most likely would be um praying. I'd probably be in the backyard doing stuff. I'll probably get a hula hoop and start hula hooping, find a little park. But I won't, if my car was like this, I probably would just be meeting somebody because, you know, I'll probably meet somebody. I want to know what I would do for all this time on my hands. And people would be like, you're helping people also God has you. I would like to believe that. I'm glad people are saying it, but like, people don't understand it's hard being lonely. And it's not like me, I can't deal with myself. It's that I done did this 1,000 times. And I know even if I be by myself for 3 months with no human contact, What's going to happen on the fourth month, in the fifth month, in the sixth month? At some point, and even if I know that with discernment that these people don't have my best interest, male or female, at some point, I I took myself away from the world. And my kid's father, he was like, "Well, you shut everybody out because your religion." Yes, I did. I shut everybody out because of my religion, and I didn't like it. It was good for my spirit and good for my soul because I have discernment. But at some point, I had the Most High had to train me, and He told me this, had to train me on how to be around people. And now He's training me on how to have conversations with people from different religions in a way that I can adhere to them without offending them. But once you go back to work, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Trust, I know I'm not even so strong. Yeah. When I go back to work, I'll have more time. But for some reason, I go to work and I talk like this. Like, y'all don't understand that my voice is a part of my personality. Sometimes I do it purposely, sometimes I don't. So, like, when I go to work, I speak like this. I dress well, I dress feminine. And, like, a lot of people, I'm 924, you're 921, period. Um, a lot of people don't like my personality because they think that I'm better, or they think, like, even talking to Peter, he was like, I thought you were from some different island or something. Like I'm Dominican or something. I always got that. Even when I was in elementary, like, where you from? Where you from? And then with my high cheekbones and all that other stuff. So I used to get bullied because of my personality, because I was angelic soul. Like I talk angelic sometimes. And my spirit is angelic. My heart is angelic. And they get mad at me for some reason and bully. I've been going through that for a very, very long time, no lie. And it's just get really frustrating. So people are like, when you go back to work, go back to work, go back to work. So I get bullied when I'm at work. I have to, that's how I learned persecution. Like, that's how I learned about persecution, being at work. That's how I learned about humility, long suffering, all the fruits of the spirit. You have to go through it to become it. You can't say that you have long suffering unless you've been in a situation where you have long suffering. You can't say that you've been persecuted and you know how to turn the other cheek unless you've been persecuted and did it. I can't I worry about what people think when it affect my life. Me dealing with those women at the job, that affects my life because they've been together. You can hear them talking. You can hear them being fake. You can they don't want to sit by you, or when you do, you can feel the weird energy. When they, oh hi, it's just like, it's just fake. It's just fake. And I'm spiritual, so it's not like when I go to work I be in a spiritual type of mindset. So I don't really like be doing ratchet stuff at my job. And some of the girls do. And they look at my personality and they like, I'm just this wifey type of woman. Like, I'm just so proper and innocent to them, I guess. That makes me better in a sense to them. Or I think I'm better. Girl, it's just always been like that. I remember going to the domestic violence shelter and we was having this group with all the women, and they were going around talking about, what do you think about yourself? And everybody was already saying how pretty I was. And when we had went around, it was like, we want to hear something that you feel about yourself. Like, I want you to encourage yourself. And I was like, well, a lot of people say that I'm pretty and all that, so I think I'm pretty, and I start getting all the other qualities. And after that, all the girls in there started bullying me. I was pregnant with Israel. All the girls in there started bullying me. I wound up even almost getting into a fight. Like, I was about to fight 2 times in there. The day I left to go move to Taylor into my new house, when I first got my Section 8, I got my Section 8 from the domestic violence shelter in Wayne, Michigan. It was so nice. Everything was new. They had the child advocacy where they talked to the kids because women was in there like getting really beat up. Like I went to domestic violence, but they had black eyes. Their kids was raped. So they have these little advocates there to talk to the kids, and it was a really nice program. They have like these women that come out and give us like makeup and do our nails and our eyebrows, and just we had like nice elegant lunches and time outside Easter egg hunts. It was just really really nice, really nice. Clothes, everything about it was nice. And I was like, I had asked my roommate, like, why do the girls don't like me? And she said, because that day you was at the round table, you was saying how pretty you was. So they was saying like, I think you better. You think I'm better than I'm like, what? They were saying I'm pretty. And then it's 9:21, well, 1:29. And then yeah, I remember doing my hair one day and it's so in. And the girl was just like, is that her real hair? No, that's not her real hair. That's sweet. All this other stuff. But that's how it would be at the job. Like, I'd be walking past. You could feel somebody talking about you, girl. Like, and it don't just be those one, two people. It be collectively all the girls at the job don't like me. Can you imagine going to work every freaking day and the boss like you? My personality, like if I was to work as a waitress, I would make a lot of tips. Hi. I am your waitress today. My name is Angelic. Would you like something to drink? And it's like, oh, your son is so handsome. I love his braids. They're so cute. Like, I will interact and I will have and I just is my personality, and people hate that shit because a lot of people can't do it. And they think I'm better, and I'm not. I'm not better than nobody. So a lot of women is just be jealous. Your dreams, I wish I could talk to you. I need your encouragement also because you are so strong. Your dreams be crazy. What type of dreams you be having? Well, I'm not there for them. I'm doing my mistake. Yeah, no one is perfect. Yeah, that's true. You're not there for them, but when you have to do like sometimes you have to do team building. You know what I'm saying? They ask different questions, and you know what I'm saying? I used to always be the one like all the attention. You already know, especially working at OnStar. You have to get win certain things. My customer service voice. Like we used to all take turns in a big classroom to practice taking the phone calls, and of course nobody in there had a voice like mine. So it's like they were really jealous of that when they first heard it because the teachers praised me like, oh my god, your voice is so amazing, you're like so proper, like so it just then the way I used to dress, it just to be like people hate me for real, and I know I'm not coming there for them, but that's why I was surprised when they voted me best dressed at OnStar, because that was like, I thought you just hated me. I was just working at my computer. Like, they was like, okay, we're doing the award ceremony. I didn't look up because I'm like, fuck it. I know none of these hoes gonna vote for me for anything. These bitches don't even like me. So I was like, oh my God, I'm shocked. Like, y'all voted me like for best dress. I was so amazed. So amazed. So that's what I go through dealing with my job, okay? And I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna see it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people go through the same shit at their job. I'm pretty sure a lot of you're not cool with your boss, or you're not cool with your coworker or something like that. So it's I guess it's the inevitable, but for me, I feel like it's the whole fucking room. It's different when it's just two, three girls that's catty. But when the whole people don't like you, you're dreamt of a bear. What was the bear doing? Trying to attack you? So with your dreams, sometimes you dream stuff off of what you watch. Oh, it's always people like that. Mm. Sometimes you dream off what you watch. Sometimes you dream off something that you seen in a movie or something like that. But if it's not that, and just randomly dreaming of a bear, You got to know if it's a warning. If it's a warning, it doesn't matter if it's a warning or it's just a prophet. It's still the same thing, even if it's a warning. It's still a prophecy. And the way the prophecies work is it's a physical meaning behind of it, and it's a spiritual meaning behind of it. And when it come to pass, it's gonna be simplicity, so simple. You're gonna be like, damn, I knew the physical meaning behind of it, but I didn't think it was going to happen like that. So like the spiritual meaning, the physical meaning of it is going to be so physical, but the spiritual meaning of it is going to be like for an example, if you have a dream about a bear attacking you, for instance, and I'm telling you, so okay. So for an example, you have a dream about a bear, and in your dream, the bear is attacking you. The physical meaning, when I say the physical is actual physical, you're going to be in a situation where maybe it's camping, or maybe you may see a bear. You're going to see a bear somewhere. And the bear may not even be like you in the woods or you walking past. It can be a bear on the TV. And at that point, you're going to get the revelation. Like, oh my God, that's what the bear was. It may be your baby in a bear outfit, in a bear snowsuit. Like, that's the physical meaning of it. Like, it's going to actually happen, but it's going to happen like, because the spiritual meaning is going to make you feel like, damn, like I couldn't knew it. How did I not see this? So you got to figure it out. You got to be very careful with those, because those is going to happen. Those type of dreams are going to happen. So you got to watch. You got to really watch. You got to really watch. Girl, because you will walk right into the shit. You will walk right. You'll be thinking that you get these dreams and you have revelation that you a dreamer and you a seer and stuff like that, and you try to stop it, and it be something that something simple that you miss. That is, it's just, you got to be very careful. If you're having dreams that's real, you got to be very careful. Like, I dreamed about my kids, but I didn't think it was gonna happen like this. Shit. Honestly, I thought it was gonna happen way worse. I thought I was gonna actually lose my kids, like they was gonna pass away or something. When I was like, but I didn't know they were gonna get taken by the state, you know. So it happened so different. And when I seen me going to court with my kids being there for Patrick, I thought it was for him. I thought it was because he did something. Oh, you know what? It is that. Because I was like, because the way I seen that, I didn't see me. I just seen my kids looking back and seeing him in front of me. But technically, the situation, I didn't do nothing to my kids. He did. If anything, he's the one who actually did something that they may have something on. So it's like I was there. I had something to do with it, but I wasn't the one who did it. But I was thinking like he was going to get judged for all of those things he did to me, all of the abuse that he caused me. And it was finally going to catch up with him. And the kids was a witness to that. So it constantly is basically is. So, because they said I failed to protect because I knew of him being violent, I guess. So yeah, it'd be so simple. I'm a Libra. I try to stay balanced. Yeah, but the yin and yang is that balance is, you can't balance nothing without yang. You can't balance nothing without, you need both to be able to balance something. To balance something, you have to have good and evil. So yep. Because I'm a Virgo. I'm one day from being a Libra. So I have a lot of Libra tendencies. You can't balance good with good. So if you're a Libra and you're talking about balancing, you gotta pay attention to your good and evil. That's like, you see that common in my life right now. You see the spiritual part of me and you see the negative part of me. You see the negative have its fruit and its harvest, which manifests, and you see the good that manifests. But they be trying to consume each other because the bad be so bad and the good be so good. Like, So they try to war against each other. It's like a spiritual battle. I don't want to be lukewarm. I really don't. I don't want to be lukewarm. But it's the inevitable. Because you can't say that you have experience, which is wisdom and making sound judgment, unless you have some negative present. And like when God was dealing with me with the yin and yang and stuff like that, like if I be good, if I be who I am in my spirit, what God want me to be, I would be a nun. Believe it or not, I would be a nun. And I feel like it's impossible to do alone. When God told me all these signs with discernment and all that other stuff, if you really look at it with the magnifying glass, it's not a lot of people out here. Even the Bible says it. Like it's not, it's like Gotham right now. So that's why I be going to this mental mind state of me being in a wilderness. Like I'm walking in the times in the Bible because what is out here? What is out here in the land of Solomon and Gomorrah? Like what is out here during the times of Noah? Out of 1,000,000 people, it's probably 1,000 people that's righteous. That's how I be thinking about. Like righteous, which means they are 100% pure. Everybody else is going to have their own motive. It's going to be what they want, and that's it. That means they don't include you. That means if they want to include you, they can. They can care about you or not, in the sense. You know? So like what the fuck do I supposed to do? And I said, Yahuwah, at some point, you put me in a damn pit like Jonah, like not Jonah, but like Joseph the dreamer. He was down there, I believe, for 14 years before he came out with the prophecy that they were going to go through a 7-year famine and a 7-year harvest. So how long you want me to be like Joseph the dreamer? I keep asking him that. He never give me an answer. Like he never give me an answer. It's just like I like, cause I'm telling you, once you get to know God, you would know that He will forget about you in a sense for a while. Not like solely forget about you, but you will have to stand still in a certain spot for a season. And I've been learning about the seasons. The seasons of like to me every 3 to 6 months. Every 3 to 6 months activate a season to me. So like that's how the shift is. I know the world crazy. I watch a video. A guy killed 18 for laughing at his PFP. Wow. You know, he will punch us. Hello. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I know. That's what I relate. Especially when it comes to dick. Like you could say yourself and fight the lust and fight all the heat for 2 months. And you finally give in to it and it be the worst. It don't even be no good nut. It don't even be no sucking on my titties, sucking on my neck, sucking on my body. I'm sucking on his body. It's just we just tearing up the motherfucking room. Like we just had a night that it was good. I don't know, streams and text, that's fine. And I enjoyed the calm. Like I enjoyed him. Like it'd be like I wait 2 or 3 months and get my coochie up to a nigga because I'm just in heat or something and I waited too long and it don't even be. I'm like, it was just a regular ass. I could have did that. Then you be feeling dumb, like, oh my god, now I got another. I got to start over. The fuck, that wasn't even worth the nut, bitch. That must be. I'm like, that must be God. So then I wait again, and then, girl, it'd be too much. Hey, agent, good to see you. So I guess I'm about to go ahead and take off my little pants because it's hot in here. Sleep on my undies tonight on this thick queen size comforter and watch. I don't know what I'm gonna watch or something like that. And Tomorrow, I guess when I wake up, I'm gonna go get Chico. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it online. If I can't, I'm gonna go get Chico's license. I'm gonna take a pregnancy test. I'm gonna call y'all in the morning. I'm gonna take a pregnancy test tomorrow and see about Chico's license. And then I'm gonna text my new landlords when do they want me to come sign the paperwork so they can send my voucher to my housing agency. And what else I have to do? Depending on the weather, before I go to get off, let me check the weather. Who is this texting me? Well, I'm going to block him because he keeps saying the same shit over and over again. Like, get the fuck out of my inbox. I already did what you before. That's some bullshit. Now, what I want to do? Oh, I'm gonna look up the weather because I need to go. I need to go ground. I need to go ground. I need to feel that cold soil. I need to put on. I need it to be hot though, so I can like, you know what I'm saying? Put on my little scarf and let my legs like fold up my legs instead of that cold dirt. Yes. Like I would love to go to like a place where I could like a resort where a cleansing resort where I could take like the little mud activity and shit like that. Like anyways, let me look up Detroit weather. Girl, man, I cannot wait till we get some sun. Girl, tomorrow is um it's going to be the highest tomorrow. It's gonna rain tomorrow. Girl, we don't even get over 45 tomorrow. What the fuck? We still at girl, it's gonna be 45. It don't get higher than 45 tomorrow. Then Tuesday gonna be 46. Then Wednesday gonna be 54. And then it's gonna start going up next week. So we gonna get some good weather starting next week. And then it's gonna start hitting the 70s and the 80s and stuff. So we got summer coming up, you guys. We about to probably end this week with a little bit more cold weather. So I can do my summer content because once I get into this house, y'all about to really see me work. Y'all haven't seen me work. Y'all seen me work when my kids was here, but I'm strong as fuck. Y'all about to really see me move all this shit the fuck out and damn near by myself. And y'all about to see me move the shit all around my fucking house. Well, y'all ain't gonna see me move around my house, but I'm gonna have my background up and stuff like that. But y'all, if I have my background up, y'all can still see me doing the work. But yeah, do that. And I gotta go in my backyard. The backyard at my new house is a mess. It's so many different pine cones back there, but I got a leaf blower and I had ordered my oil for my leaf blower, so that's coming. But yeah, I gotta take all these bed downs, put the shit back the fuck up. I don't even know how the fuck I'm about to get the TVs off the wall. And then I guess that's it. Like I can go outside and start planting. Once I move into my house and get everything up to the last TV on the motherfucking wall, then my life starts. Then I can go outside and ground and plant and get my gazebo because I'm still gonna have 2 more months left. So why not get a gazebo and be outside? You know what I'm saying? Because I can use my gazebo all the way up to September. But you guys, you just do what you have to. I am. It's just about to be a lot of work. That's why I've been dragging my feet and chilling in this bitch because I know it's about to be a lot. You don't understand. It's about to be a lot of fucking work. And my body be broken the fuck down after moving. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I don't have no refrigerator and stove. How y'all let me forget this? I gotta buy a refrigerator and stove, y'all. And I can't just get no little regular ass white refrigerator. Cause I got 7 kids. I gotta get a big one. How much that shit gonna fucking cost? Like $800 for a big refrigerator? No, I gotta buy my own refrigerator and stove. But tell Peter, what the fuck is African booty scratching ass gonna do? He just wanna rub on my coochie. Girl, I don't know how I'm about to do this. Maybe I should have a car wash. I don't know. I want to do an event outside of my city to raise money and shit. Like, I don't know. Do something to raise money and shit. But I need other people. I can't do it by myself. Right out here shooting. I'm about to go lay down.